Christians in Sri Lanka gathered this morning to celebrate Easter Mass. Powerful explosions ripped through 3 churches, packed with worshippers, leaving hundreds of victims in a havoc of splintered and blood-spattered pews.
Police say it was a coordinated attack carried out by a single group that also struck 3 5-star hotels popular with tourists. At least 207 people were killed and 450 others injured.
Pope Francis and other world leaders condemned the attack, the first major attack on the Indian Ocean island since the end of the Civil War 10 years ago.
At least 8 coordinated bombings ripped through Sri Lanka's capital Colombo on Easter Sunday, killing more than 200 people and injuring 450 others, including dozens of foreigners. The blast targeted churches throughout the country and 3 popular hotels in the capital. The bombings began around 8:45 a.m. and targeted Roman Catholic houses of worship. The explosions, some of which officials said were suicide bomb attacks, led to an immediate clampdown, with the government declaring a curfew and blocking access to most major social media and messaging sites. Embassies in Colombo warned the citizens to take shelter, and Sri Lankan Airlines told customers to arrive at the airport 4 hours ahead of flights because of the ramped-up security. There were no immediate claims of responsibility for the attacks. News of the attack rippled out all Easter morning, interrupting celebrations across the world. Tens of thousands of people gathered in St. Peter's Square to hear the Pope's Easter message. In it, he condemned the Sri Lankan terrorist attacks, terming it cruel violence.
Dear brothers and sisters, I learned with sadness the news of serious attacks that today, Easter Day, brought mourning and pain to some churches and other places where people were gathered in Sri Lanka. I wish to express my affectionate closeness to the Christian community, hit while it was gathered in prayer, and to all the victims of such cruel violence. I entrust to the Lord those who have tragically died, and I pray for the wounded and for all those who are suffering as a result of this dramatic event.
The brutal bombings reminded the country of the brutal Civil War era, marking a return to violence for a country still on the mend.